Well, here's to hoping the weather is just as picture perfect in a couple weeks as it is right now. Of course, that's when we're expecting the crowds to fill in here at Lake Union Park for the fireworks show. Today we heard from the CEO of Seafair, who revealed the traditions people can expect as well as what's new this year. The 4th of July fireworks lighting up the Seattle sky from Gasworks Park are among the favorite pastimes of Seafair. Now the people behind the magic are gearing up for the summer festival's 75th year.
It's an amazing milestone for us to get here from the folks who thought of Seafair way back in 1950 and had this idea of having pirates and clowns and kings and queens and the torchlight parade.
During the official Seafair Weekend Festival, August 2nd through 4th. The Blue Angels will be back for the air show that draws thousands of people to Lake Washington. Visitors will notice new competition in the hydroplane races, with the carbon fiber boat representing the newest sponsor, Apollo Mechanical. Four-time competitor Corey Peabody acknowledges the addition to the world's fastest racing boats makes a big impact on the growing sport.
It was really crazy competition last year. It's going to be crazy competition this year. There's 4 or 5 boats that anybody can win.
Traffic is always a hot topic for each event, and staff say they're more organized than in the past.
There's always lessons learned from year to year.
Looking back on decades of memorable events, officials say it's also their traditions that set them apart from other festivals. Things like crowning their royal court. Amazon remains the title sponsor, and the new Grand Marshal is the group the Seafair Pirates, who will help encourage as many people as possible to get in on the Seafair fun.
I hope everybody comes out and enjoys it and passes on the tradition.
So much excitement out here, too. As for the security aspect, Seafair gets help from Seattle Police and Fire Departments, the Coast Guard, and the FAA. Now, officials do say they do still need help. They're looking for volunteers to help with crowd control and also to work as ushers. Anyone with an interest in those positions can find a link on our website. For now, live in South Lake Union, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.
Summer is officially here, and that means there are plenty of outdoor activities and festivals to look forward to around the Puget Sound region. And one of Seattle's most popular, of course, is the Seafair Festival. And Mary joins me once again. It's hard to believe, Mary, that Seafair is celebrating 75 years.
That's right, 75 years. Seafair events kick off next week. Tonight, I talked to Jackie Kent about some of the things that are happening to celebrate this big anniversary.
A lot of excitement because this is the 75th year. So the official Seafair Weekend Festival is August 2nd through the 4th. So a lot of the same as what people are used to, but some changes that you'll notice as well. New competition in the hydroplane races with a carbon fiber boat representing the newest sponsor, which is Apollo Mechanical. This is also the last year. The Torchlight Parade will be on 4th. Next year, it will move to the waterfront, so be sure to get out there if you want to see it on 4th, which always has the big floats and the pirates blow off the cannon, and that's always a great time. And many of the big events will remain the same. So Fleet Week, ship tours on Pier 46, 4th of July fireworks, of course, from Gasworks Park, and the Blue Angels will return for the big Boeing Air Show.
Okay, so last year for the parade on 4th, that's huge. And as for the parade, the stars of the show will be the pirates this year.
Yes, they are the Grand Marshal group, which was hilarious when that was announced this morning. They were so excited.
Not just one pirate.
No, it's a whole group. Right, it's a ton of fun.
As far as prepping for all of these outdoor events, usually this brings a huge crowd. Are they getting ready for that in anticipation?
Yes, they say they're more organized than in the past when it comes to traffic. They say they're working to have more clear communication with people ahead of time about traffic patterns and where to park ahead of time. It's not really clear exactly how they're going to get that message out. But one example they wanted us to share today was they're encouraging people who want to see the 4th of July fireworks to either park or go to Lake Union Park to kind of clear some of the crowds from Gasworks.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. And that, because it's always kind of a nightmare over at Gasworks. It's always, shoulder to shoulder, basically.
Finding parking in that neighborhood can really clog up that whole area.
Absolutely. And there is parking in South Lake Union, but I imagine that might get a little crowded too. So maybe Ubering would probably be better for people who go around here, but that's just my thought. And then as for security, Seafair gets help from all the usual agencies, Seattle Police and Fire, Coast Guard, and the FAA too.
Okay. Any other changes that people need to be aware of, or is that pretty much those the big things?
That's the gist of it. They are still looking for volunteers to be ushers, people to help with crowd management, both at Lake Washington, around Lake Union too. So if anybody's interested for those opportunities, we have a link on our website for that too.
Okay. They can always use the extra help.
Yes, yes. Takes thousands of people to put these events together.
Summer is a great time in Seattle. All right, Jackie Kent, thanks so much.
Thank you.
So, Steve, they are still looking for volunteers, a lot of volunteers, and the volunteers sometimes have the best seat in the house. So
Oh
if you're
my gosh.
interested, you want to check out the Seafair website.
Absolutely, checking out the hydros and the planes and all that.
Yes.
And I love the idea of moving the parade to the waterfront. I think it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so different.
Yeah.
But it's going to be really nice.
It's always down 4th Avenue. Nice to see it move to the waterfront. Thanks, Mary.